Welcome to the next special, my Killshot episode. This is one of my special ones because I really don't just go off the cuff and I speak how I feel. Past few weeks, there's been a lot of shots between AEW, like usual, and WWE, like usual, and talent going tit for tat online and stuff like that. Recently, about like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, Kenny Omega was in character, boasting, blah blah blah, talking about how guys in NXT would be like on the undercard, dark matches on an event where he will main event. Several guys from WWE. I'm gonna name only one because, like I said, this is unscripted, so I'm not gonna do any research. I know one of them, Diamond Dijak, he took offense, and I think back in 2017, he had a great match with Keith Lee and PWG and blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, you bringing up something that was in 2017, whereas nobody was caring about. Now you bringing up now that you're in NXT with Keith Lee and all this stuff. That's pathetic. It is stupid, and it shows how in a bubble people in WWE are trying to harp on what they did in the past instead of the recent past. And there's two differences to that. Recent past is like in the past between the beginning of this year and the current day, the exact day, like today, tomorrow, whatever. Instead of like 2-3 years ago, because believe me, wrestling changed within that time span as well. And it's like, it's stupid. Why you bring that up? And people are believing or took the bait from Kenny Omega and all this stuff. It's like, first of all, you are wrestlers. You should know by now, due to Kenny Omega's, I think, status being the main eventer, that he's going to say stuff like that, and you fell for it like an idiot. You should have sat back, compute what he said, and try to process. Either he's trolling us purposely, or he's in character just having fun. You can't be like, get sensitive over stupid stuff like that. And if you really want to think your product is the best, go to management, pitch some ideas like for a match or whatever. Do that to get over. Don't complain on social media and then you taking orders, or do it this way, do it that way. Ain't happening. It's stupid. Then you got wrestlers, wrestling fans getting involved. Oh, Kenny, you need to stop doing this because blah blah blah. Or all elite wrestling is this, blah 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 blah. And this whole culture is just funny to me. This is the exact reason why I don't watch WWE. I don't watch all elite wrestling, because it's both a full shields, stands, fanboys, crybabies, and all this stuff. Whereas the companies I watch, not just one, they don't care. They're in their own bubble, but at the same time, they respect other promotions. I've been watching TNA longer. I've been watching WWE. And I was watching WWE from 1998, 2013 or 14. I've been watching Impact since 2005. I took a break around 2013 or 14, like a few weeks, and I resumed. So I've been watching Impact longer than WWE. And I seen way better things in Impact than WWE. Sometimes it was copied from WWE and wouldn't make perfect, but at the same time, it was done better, because the owner wasn't obsessed with, I guess, building their own ego like Vince McMahon is, and all other typical older white men in power are. If you look at all the characteristics, not all of them are, just some. I've been watching AAA, I think, since 2015, 2016, since I started watching since I started watching Lucha Underground to like third-party streaming sites to watch, what was his name? Pentagon Jr. Then I started looking for streaming sites where I can watch AAA. I've been watching AAA ever since. New Japan, I've been watching New Japan the similar way to those third-party sites. I've been watching them since 2016. Because there's guys on that roster, like I can name right now, Yujiro Tamahashi, the Ace of the Century, Shibata, and the Guerrillas of Destiny. I like those guys, but I like the whole roster as well because it's everything for everybody. I'm getting to MLW when I can because one of my favorite individuals on that roster is a very smart Hispanic woman who is the very first woman or because it's a lot Hispanic female or Hispanic to be the lead producer of a televised major wrestling company in the United States. That's unheard of. So you talk about Women Revolution, MLW just blazed a trail right there, putting her at the top, and she's knocking it out the park. I've been watching them. I've been trying to get into WoW when I can, but those women, most of them from Impact or whatever channels, I've been watching that for years. I even watched the original in the early 2000s, when it was like some hokey stuff and like 2 inmates and stuff like that on there. That's what I remember, but I'm glad they rebranded and they came back. Impact has been hanging out with the Wild production team, so they're going to be working together, and that's going to make everybody look better. But with this tangent, it's like you cannot have anything good in wrestling nowadays because you go to Ring of Honor. AEW just took all the great talent from Ring of Honor. Now you guys are dying. New Japan. We took Elite Love and took all the good talent with them. You know where wrestling is popular and people are having fun and only caring for that company having fun? You have these shields, you have these things, you have these fanboys, you have these little idiots that harp up AEW like it's the big bad when it's just another promotion. Not like I've been saying on message boards, threads, everywhere. Not all the wrestlers want to go to AEW. There are some wrestlers that want to go back to their homeland and just wrestle. There's guys who want to wrestle for other companies because they see they have a better chance and a better opportunity. I'd rather wrestlers go to Impact and then they branch off and work for other promotions at the same time than just go to All Elite Wrestling and just wrestle for them for a week. One, if they're not being used on TV, they're just sitting on the couch. That's ring rust right there. You can say, they've just been sitting on the couch for a week. Still, that's ring rust. They can be earning additional paychecks somewhere else. But you're not going to want, people don't want to hear that comment, that logic right there. Because we're in cancel culture. If something's not what we like, cancel it. If wrestling is not the way we want it, cancel it. All these social justice warriors going broke and blah blah blah, and it's just silly to me. Like Nyla Rose, who was in AEW's Women's Championship match, she was botching like it was nobody else's business. She was botching worse than Sin Cara, and they was trying to tell her as, she's the very first transgender wrestler. And it's like, now you bringing politics into it, and you're only pushing her because she's a transgender. Whereas real women are trying to get into wrestling and be taken seriously. Whereas you letting hacks like that just skip the line. And Nyla Rose nearly killed somebody because they botched a power bomb. Yes, a power bomb. The power bomb, if you don't know what it is one of the easiest moves to do. Easiest. You put somebody's head between your legs and you lift them up, and they're essentially sitting on your shoulders. If Rose cannot even do that simple move, she doesn't deserve to be in the title picture. She need to be in the developmental or in the training school, learning the fundamentals, because that's one of the easiest moves to do. Right next to the hard scoop slam, where you pick somebody up and slam on the mat in the suplex. And people like me was like, I'm not gonna buy this women division, because something like that, if you are promoting or like, oh, this is the first transgender person, blah blah blah, you're sending out signals to people saying, oh, we're playing the political, we're going to be the SJW, and we're going to put this person on there just because of that. Not because of the experience, not because of the talent, because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of women in that locker room that's way talented than Nyla Rose. And then Nyla Rose got an attitude with people on the internet, and then she said something online and delete the tweet. So if you see that going on, you know that person is very sensitive and people are going to start attacking them. Then what's going to happen? Going to keep lashing out, and then call people hypocrites. You know, now the Rose is doing the same thing other people are doing. That's one reason why I don't watch AEW, because of stuff like that. Cancel culture. As much as I want to see AEW cancel, there's guys and girls on there that I like to see them have another job. I like to see Awesome Kong back in Impact, but if she's happy at all wrestling, go ahead. I like to see Mercedes Martinez in Impact, because she'd be a great fit. But if she's happy in AEW, go ahead. Eva Lee's, I like to see her in Impact. If she want to go there, go right ahead. Stevie Gibbs, she is the perfect woman for Impact. She has her own business of fitness. She's used to be a bodybuilder, I believe, and she still works out. And she gets what wrestling is all about. And she does moves that other women do not do. And that's what I like to see. But she's with All Elite Wrestling, which kind of sad to see. But it is what it is. It's cancel culture. Everybody's sensitive. Nobody wants to speak their mind, speak how they feel, and want to walk on eggshells. Not me. I'm going to say how it is. If I get ridiculed for it, I'm fine with that. I had people I've been in like threads like for 3 days straight, whatever, for people hounding me, because my opinion is not a beehive opinion. My opinion is my own opinion. People don't like that because they want everybody to fall in line with what they think, and when somebody's not thinking what they want to think, they get all mad and offended. No, that's not how it works. I'm going to always raise my own trail and not follow anybody else's trail. If you don't like it, oh well. But that's the end of this episode. This is my second episode. I had to knock out. Didn't post anything last week or so because I didn't have like a lineup of topics that I want to talk about. Because if I only have like one topic per video, it can be a very short episode and a very short video. I like to have at least 3, maybe 4 topics in the video, which I can spitball and just come out with interesting ideas and topics to bring up. So it is what it is. I'm gonna do a new segment in the coming weeks where I do revise storylines and how I would have done it in a company. My first one would be the Tessa Blanchard and OEVE, and how I would book that, because right now she's supposed to be the underdog, even though she's beating OEVE all the time. But anyways, guys, you know the routine. Once I put this up there, share, like, subscribe, comment. If you don't like what I have to say, leave a constructive comment. Don't come at me lashing out, blah blah blah, because more than likely I'm just gonna laugh at you. Because if you can't hold a decent conversation that you disagree with somebody on, it pretty much shows you didn't graduate school. So it is what it is. I'm happy for some of the wrestlers I used to watch on All Elite Wrestling, because like I tell people, I don't follow wrestlers who join WWE or All Elite Wrestling, because I want to follow wrestlers that blaze their own trail and work for me as many promotions as they can. So it's cool, it's fun. Enjoy the wrestlings while you have it, because for me, I'm gonna be watching All Elite Wrestling. See, I got that in my mind. I'm gonna be watching Impact on Tuesdays. I'm gonna be watching New Japan, WoW, MLW, Ring of Honor, and all of them on Saturdays, and I think Thursdays as well. So WWE and All Elite Wrestling, they can have their respective days, because I'm not tuned in and know what I care for. So you know what it is. Thank you for listening to episodes and all the other ones. Remember the phrase, I'm going to say it here, I'm going to say it always, stay out of blast radius, you might just get burned.